Sydney Sweeney's latest film is amazing, even if her genes caused an online MAGA frenzy. Actress Sydney Sweeney starred in a new blue jeans commercial campaign that American Eagle debuted a few weeks ago. I quote, "Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color." Sweeney strangely brought up the subject of genetics in one of the advertisements. "My genes are blue," but the advertisements really appear to focus on Sweeney's amazing rear while she's wearing the brand's pants. The internet went crazy shortly after the jeans advertisements debuted. NPR quickly branded the commercial the ad campaign that launched 1,000 critiques after one TikToker likened it to Nazi propaganda. What had America learned from the Sweeney situation? CNN inquired. Vox waxed poetic over the unsettling legacy of the blonde bombshell throughout the program. Both Dr. Phil and Lizzo were agitated, for different reasons, and the President of the United States, in a very on-brand gesture, called Sydney's advertisement the hottest in a statement riddled with misspellings. Several well-known MAGA individuals, such as Ted Cruz, Charlie Kirk, and J.D. Vance, tried to seize the issue and exploit it to incite a reaction against Sweeney's advertisements. Rolling Stone magazine published a chronology of American conservatives' attempts to claim Sweeney as a cultural figure in order to put the present drama in perspective. One would think that MAGA's collective desire for Sweeney could have easily translated into high box office receipts for her most recent film, Americana, given the national dialogue we were all forced to have about Sweeney and her pants. If everyone in Middle America is suddenly swooning about Sweeney, wouldn't they want to see her whenever possible? But apparently, that's not how it turned out. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Sweeney's latest film barely made an estimated $500,000 on its first weekend of release. While RogerEbert.com notes that the film is not particularly political, it is blessed with a fairly strong cast. Vulture describes the film as a 90s-style ensemble crime movie that engages in a sly exploration of the iconography and mythology we use to define the country. However, the main issue with Americana seems to be that most people aren't aware of it, rather than the fact that its star actresses' corporate sponsorships have caused controversy. I can't claim that I had ever seen an advertisement for Americana or heard anything about it before writing this piece, even though I often attend movies and am usually informed of the future developments at my local theater. There isn't much of a political leaning in the film's advertisement, which looks to provide a typical humorous criminal frolic. Although the internet is not a real location, it sometimes creates real-world events via a kind of alchemical alchemy. If you need an example, consider January 6th. On occasion, the internet may cause so much ideological unrest that it overflows offline and into the actual world. The issue is that the American Eagle advertisement didn't initially pique anyone's interest. The news media covered the story for a few weeks, if only to provide journalists with something to write about other than the constant horrors that the Trump administration inflicts on us every day. A few irate leftists and a group of MAGA commentators tried to make everyone care about it. In a separate manner, it was a means for Fox News to avoid discussing the constant atrocities that the Trump government inflicts on us every day. However, our country's heart just wasn't in it, even if a few people tried their hardest to make the great American jeans war of 2025 happen. Just 12% of Americans, according to a recent The Economist/YouGov survey, thought the advertisement was offensive. We may have reached the end of America's moral panics after a good half-decade of the extremely online playing with our brains.